Scotty Powell here with the Carolina Weather Group. Want to give you an update. We have a couple of tornado warnings being issued. So we want to get that information out to you. Again, a couple of tornado warnings being issued. So hopefully, I am I'm at a hotel. So I'm hoping that you all are seeing this and the connection stays up. So let me get this posted out to a few of our that that you all. Let me get this posted out to a few of our other pages so we can get this out and going. So just bear with me for just a moment. We do have a tornado warning issued for two tornado warnings issued, one for Cleveland, Catawba, Lincoln, and Burke County until 5 o'clock. And we have a new tornado warning that's going to include portions of Gaston County as well. This is going to go as well. So I wanted to see if I can get this going. So just bear with me, y'all, for 1 second here, and I'll get the radar pulled up momentarily. I want to get this cross-posted to our pages. So give me 1 moment here. Let's see if I can cross-post this. Oh, goodness, it's not going to let me think. Just bear with me for just 1 moment, folks. I'm so sorry. I'm not where I'm normally at with my home or at home, so just bear with me for just 1 moment, folks. I'm so sorry. I'm not where I'm normally. Okay, so I'll work on that. Let me pop up the radar here and at least show you where these warnings are. Let's go into this right here. And you can see we have two tornado warnings. This first one for the Lattimore, Kingstown, up into Lawndale and Bellwood. This is what we are watching here. Let me get to a 2 panel here and we can get some velocities going on. All right, so here's what we're watching. We're watching rotation right here with the Kingstown, Lattimore area, as well as rotation down in Gaffney. So that is what we are watching here. I really wanted to get this cross-posted. So just, I promise, bear with me for just a moment. I'm going to try to figure this out right quick. Jeez Louise. What? I apologize, folks. Just bear with me, and I promise we'll get this up and going here in just a second. I think that's what I want right there. All right, so why this is pulling up, here's our radar. We're watching this rotation down over Gaffney. We have this little appendage here. Again, near Cowpens, near Chesney, where we had the tornado earlier this week. And then we're also watching this rotation right here just outside of Lattimore and Kingstown. Those are the two areas that we are watching to watch for this potential tornado warning. So again, these tornado warnings are going until 5 p.m. And again, guys, I'm trying to get this cross-posted to you all. There we go. That's what I want right there. I think I figured it out now. Just bear with me for just a moment, and we will get this hopefully cross-posted. Oh my gracious, you gotta love technology. Facebook always messes things up here. Can never be the same with these things. So anyways, let me show you what's going on here with the radar. Here's what we are watching. Kingstown, we are watching your area for the possibility of a tornado. So if you live in Lawndale or Fallston, going up Highway 18, You need to be in your safe place right now. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible because there is a potential tornado moving your way. So you need to be in your safe place. Put as many walls between you and the outside because this is a very dangerous situation. We could definitely have a tornado on the ground because I do not like that signature right there. That's right there in Polkville, Lawndale, Kingstown. You need to be in your safe place right now as this storm is moving into your area, and we could see a tornado develop with this. So we definitely need to be in our safe place again. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible, and be in shelter because this storm is quickly moving into your area. So again, this storm again is showing some really tight signature here. So if you live in Polkville, Lawndale, Kingstown, you need to be in your safe place right now. In fact, I'm going to screenshot this and we're going to put this on social media and kind of show you where this storm is located. Again, we need to be in our shelter. So again, Lawndale, Falston, Polkville. You need to be in that storm shelter right now. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. This is definitely got some rotation, and it definitely could be producing a tornado at any time. So we need to be in our safe place again. You want to put as many walls between you and the outside as possible and seek shelter. Again, if you live near Oak Grove, Church Road in this area. We have Kaiser, St. Paul's Church Road, South Hebron Church Road, up towards Bellwood. You need to be in your safe place as this potential storm that is producing a tornado is heading your way. So again, those locations need to be in your safe place right now because this is a potential tornado that is moving into your direction. So again, a pretty nasty storm. Tornado warning again continues until 5 o'clock for both of these tornado warnings. These storms are rotating and have the possibility of producing a tornado. So you need to be in your safe place right now. Again, tornado warning out for these areas in Cleveland, Western Lincoln, southeastern Burke County, and southwestern Catawba County until 5 p.m. But right now, Falston, you are under the gun. Lawndale, you are under the gun. Kingstown, you are under the gun. So you need to be in your safe place right now. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible as this storm continues to move into your area. Polkville, Kingstown, Falston. We have Lawndale, Kaiser, South Mountain State Park, Pat Square, Vale. I'm typing these out as I talk. All need to be in your safe place as this rotation moves into your area. So again, you need to be in your safe place. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Again, Polkville, Lawndale, there along Highway 182, Highway 18. You need to be in your safe place. Highway 27 as well. Those are all locations that you need to be in your safe place as we get these storms coming through the area. So again, Lawndale, you are under the gun right now. With this potential tornado moving into your area. So please seek shelter as this storm moves into your area. All right, so let's look back at this second rotation. And again, folks, I know this is a terrible quality product right now, but I'm on my own. I'm in a hotel I don't have all my tools that I need to have, so I just apologize about that. But we'll try to get you the information as quickly as possible. Here's the second rotation back over just north of Gaffney. This is going to be moving into South Central Cleveland County. So Shelby, Light Oak, Patterson Springs, Earl, Cherville. You are under the gun with this warning, but this is the one of interest right now. This storm moving into Lawndale and Falston. Please, 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 please be in your safe place right now. Lawndale and Falston, you need to be in your safe place as this storm continues to move in your direction. Typing out on social media as well. So just bear with me here. So again, if you live along Highway 18, 182, there in Cleveland County, you need to be in your safe place as this storm continues to show all kinds of rotation moving into the area, and we could definitely see uh, a potential tornado here. So again, Lawndale and over towards Falston, Highway 18. You need to be in your safe place. So again, if you live right in here, here's Lawndale, here's Falston, here's Bellwood, all of these along Highway 18. This is the little appendage. Here is our velocities. If we go to a 4 panel, let's see if we can get some CC here. Do we have any CC drop? There's a little fade here, so we'll have to see how that goes. Watching these areas right here. So again, if you live in Polkton up to Bellwood and Falston, we need to be in your safe place. Again, here is the area that we are watching. Lawndale, this is going to be moving right over you right now. So if you are in Lawndale, you need to be in your safe place right now as this storm moves over your area. That's put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. We want to make sure that you are safe as this storm continues to move over your area. So again, all right, so again, please move into the lowest level of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. That may be a basement. If you don't have a basement, you may want to head out to or head into like a closet. If you want to go into like a pantry, we also have bathrooms are a great place to be. Those are some great places. You want to make sure that you have some sort of protection for your head. Please make sure that you are in those safe places as these storms continue to move into the area. So please, let's go back to the radar here. Let's look and see what we've got. Let's put this in motion. So here we go. Lawndale again. This is, we see this little CC drop here. This is a little concerning. So if you live in Lawndale, Falston, and Bellwood, please be in that safe place right now because not only are we seeing a little drop in the CC, we've got velocities that are really showing, but we also have some lightning that is taking place. So that lightning also can kind of tell us that there could be some sort of uptick in the updraft here. So again, this tornado warning goes until 5 p.m. for Cleveland County. Again, if you live in Cleveland County, central Cleveland County, Falston, Bellwood, Lawndale, Kaiser, you need to be in your storm shelter, lowest level of your home. We also have a secondary circulation that's kind of ramped down just a little bit as it's crossing over into southern Cleveland County from Cherokee County there in upstate South Carolina. This is some broad rotation moving into Earl, Patterson Springs, and Shelby. So you need to be in your storm shelter there, safe place. But our main attention right now needs to be here in Polkville, Lawndale, Falston, and Bellwood, and Kaiser. These areas are under the gun right now for the possibility of seeing a tornado. And I'm going to share this back out here on social media as this area could see another uptick here. We've seen another uptick here in the in the velocities, and those are telling that we are starting to see some wind shearing in with that and the possibility of the possible tornado again. So Bellwood, you're in that area. Appreciate all of you who are following here. Again, it's just me right now, so it's going to be a lot of chaos as I try to look between social media and radar and NWS chat. So just bear with me if there's some pauses and things like that. I can't, I'm not very well at talking and typing at the same time. So again, Northern Cleveland County, you need to be in your safe place right now as this rotation is moving overhead. This is something that we don't want to mess with. This potentially could be a tornado on the ground. There's enough evidence with the strong rotation that this could be on the ground. So again, this tornado warning for Burke, southeastern Burke County, southwestern Catawba County, western Lincoln County, and then all of Cleveland County right now under that tornado warning until 5 p.m. Right now, the areas that need to be monitoring this would be those areas in central and northern Cleveland County as this rotation passes overhead. We know if you live in that area, if you know folks in that area, you know this is kind of a tornado prone area to begin with. And this rotation looks pretty strong on radar, strong enough that would tell me that there's probably a decent wall cloud, maybe a funnel cloud at least, if not a tornado on the ground. So looking here through the NWS chat, spotter in Cleveland County reports rotation near Union Elementary School in Polkville. So the Polkville area where this rotation just passed through, definitely reporting some rotation. So we need to be mindful of that. So again, let me shift the radar down here to our second warning where there is some broad rotation moving in to the Earl and Patterson Springs area. But again, the main rotation right now would be that storm up in northern and central Cleveland County. So I'm going to get another radar product here. We're going to switch over to the terminal Doppler for one and the GSP radar for the other. So let me go back out to two panels here. Let's get this. We're going to tag into the terminal Doppler here in Charlotte. We're going to get this radar up and going with velocities. We're going to get a 4-panel here. It's 4-panel CC and rotation. So CC. Let's do our rotation here. All right. So let me stop sharing this for just a moment. Let's go to the second window here and see what's going on. All right, so here's a different radar look. This is here's our velocities. Here's our rotation. We can see there's not much of a CC drop now, so that's a good sign. This could be cycling. We call this cycling as it moves into western Lincoln County, into southwestern Catawba County. If you live in Hickory, if you live in George Hildebrand, you're in this morning. But if you live in Hildebrand, Eichard, Hickory, up to Newton, Conover, up into Granite Falls, Morganton, Valdez, we need to watch the storm, especially Valdez to the east over towards Hickory and then into Newton and Conover and places like that. We need to be watching that. Let me put this on here. Got, okay. So we've got this. Let me see what that was in our weather chat, and let's see what's going on here. Tornado warning is going to continue until 5 o'clock. This storm is moving to the northeast at 30 miles per hour, so it's kind of slow moving. I'm going to be also looking through the social media here and see if we've got any pictures or anything like that coming in. Kind of shows this rotation. Again, a lot of the area, there's no watch out. There was some talk about it, but there's no watch here. And we've got a picture here, looks like from Gaffney, South Carolina. This is near exit 80 on exit 80 here on. Oh, sorry, I didn't turn the radar on here. Let me let's go in here. Okay. So again, looking here's the radar as this storm moves um, into Cleveland County here. Let's see what these chirps are about here. If there's any. All right, so the tornado warning for Cherokee County has been canceled. That's some good news. So if you live in Cherokee County, South Carolina, that tornado warning has been canceled. Tornado warning for central and southern Cleveland County, as well as Gaston County, again continues till 5 p.m. as this storm is moving to the northeast at 30 miles per hour, located near Bullen Springs, moving northeast at 30. So very busy afternoon here. If you live in Cleveland County, where there's 2 tornado warnings ongoing, this is very busy afternoon here as this storm moves into the area. Again, we're watching these 2 warned areas. We have this storm up in northern Cleveland County, and the secondary storm here in southern Cleveland County. Kind of see a lot of broad rotation there. So that broad rotation uh, is a good sign. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see the rotation really tight. We like to see it broad, and you can kind of see here some of our rotation indicators. And as we go up here, you can kind of see there's a little bit more rotation as it moves into northern Cleveland County. So again, if you live in southwest Catawba County, that far northwestern portions of Lincoln County, you need to be in your safe place as the storm continues to move into your area. This tornado warning continues again until 5 p.m. So again, if you live in Hickory, over towards Blackburn, you need to be in your safe place. Vale, Cat Square, if you're familiar with those locations there, Cooksville, all of those places in kind of that Catawba, Burke, Lincoln, Caldwell, Cleveland County area. You need to be in your safe place as those storms continue to move into your area. So again, a busy afternoon, and it could continue to be busy as we go throughout the evening here, with the potential of seeing some more spin up tornadoes. And we kind of talked about earlier today. I said that window opened around 4 o'clock. From 4 to 9 p.m., we could see some of those tornadoes develop, and right on time here at 4:30 is when we saw these warnings issued. Let me put this out on social media here for just a second. Trying to think of all the communities down in this area. George Hildebrand. We have Jacobs Fork, Cooksville. So again, if you live in northwestern Lincoln County, eastern Burke County, southwestern Catawba County, You need to be in your storm shelter right now. Rotation passing just through Kaiser near St. Paul Church Road. We've also got Lehman Road, Lehman Gap Road, Northbrook School Road, Cooksville, Roney Road there in Burke and Catawba County, Mountain Park Avenue, Pine Ridge Road, up towards Pine Mountain in the South Mountain area. So you need to be in your safe places. This rotation continues to move into your areas. So again, that means you need to be in your safe place, which is the lowest level of your home, putting as many walls between you and the outside as possible, and getting as low as possible. So you want to be in your basement. If you don't have a basement, you want to be in the most centralized location, which could be a closet, could be a bathroom, could be a pantry. You don't want any windows there. Put something on your head like a helmet, baseball helmet, football helmet, baseball helmet, bicycle helmet, any kind of protection for your head. You want to make sure that you have some sort of goggles on for protection with your eyes, as well as some sturdy shoes. So if there was to be any debris and you needed to walk outside, you wouldn't be hurt. We will say that this is moving into more of a stable environment where the wedge is still kind of holding on a little bit more than it was over here in Cleveland County. And I'm sorry, there you lost the radar screen there. So hopefully, there we go. So hopefully this will continue to weaken. So we've got a new tornado warning for Cherokee and Cleveland County. This is going to go until 5:30. So it looks like another storm down here south of Gaffney is forming. So we'll watch that. Let's see. All right, so we've got some sheriff's departments talking about some rotating thunderstorm moving through Kaiser into Bellwood there in northern Cleveland County. Got some reports of some pea-sized hail on Highway 10 in Cleveland County near Kaiser, so a little bit of hail falling from this storm as well. Let's go down to this third warning, which is going to be down here for this storm near Gaffney and Cherokee County. This is going to be moving into Cleveland County. So Earl, Shelby, Grover, Kings Mountain. You need to be watching this storm as this third storm now moves into the area. So again, remember, there's basically three warnings now. We've got this first warning up here in northern Cleveland County, about to move into southwestern Catawba County. We have this central rotation right here that's just outside of Shelby that could be producing a tornado. And then we have the third rotation, which is down near Cherokee, just south of Gaffney, here along Highway 18, just south of Gaffney, South Carolina. So this leading line of precipitation of heavy rainfall has three areas of rotation associated with it. One just south of Gaffney in South Carolina. We have a second area of rotation just outside of Shelby between Bowling Springs and Shelby. And then the third area, which prompted the first tornado warning, is now moving into northwestern Lincoln County, southwestern Catawba, and eastern Burke County. You're kind of right in the Burke County, Catawba County line. I will say the atmosphere up in Burke is a little bit more stable. We've been wedged in a little bit more with some cooler air and rainfall. So as it moves north, hopefully we'll see that environment kind of decrease so we don't see the rotation continuing. So we'll have to watch how that fares as we go through the next few minutes. So again, 3 tornado warnings ongoing right now, and those 3 warnings all include Cleveland County right now. So if you live in Cleveland County, if you're listening to my voice in Cleveland County, you are under a tornado warning. There's 3 areas of rotation in Cleveland County, and each of those 3 areas could produce a tornado. The first area right here is Highway 18, about to move into Lincoln, Catawba, and Burke County. So if you're kind of familiar with this tri-county area, we could see the potential of a tornado moving into this area. So again, if you live along Highway 18, if you live on Highway 10, going into Catawba County, if you live up here, let's see, we have South Mountain State Park, George Hildebrand area, all this storm moving into your area. Tacoma, also, we're seeing a lowering from that. I've seen some pictures on social media. I've yet to see anything touching the ground, which is good. We like to see that. We don't want to see anything touching the ground. All of this rotation right now seems to be aloft. We've not seen any damage reports, and we hope it stays that way. So let me continue to monitor the feeds here. Um, Go back to this. See if you have any questions here. Is College Springs area in the danger? College Springs, we definitely need to watch in that area right now. It looks like the storm will stay just off to your east, more towards Catawba County, but we'll have to watch that. Ashley asking about Hickory, about the Valley Hills Mall area. We definitely need to watch this rotation as it moves into southwestern Catawba County. Hickory, the Hickory metro area right now is not under a tornado warning. But if it does get extended, I would imagine Hickory would be in that warning. So we'll have to watch that as well. Again, just want to let you know it's only me right now here doing this stream. So you may hear me take breaks from time to time. That's just because I'm trying to digest all this information and see what's good and needs to be shared to you all. So just bear with me as we continue to monitor the situation. These storms are continuing to move from north to south through Cleveland County. Here's looking at a lowering here in eastern Lincoln County. But again, I have not seen any damage reports, so that is good. We want to keep it that way. We don't want to see damage. We don't want to see a tornado touchdown. So right now, it looks like we just got rotation aloft, but nothing reaching the surface, and we hope it stays that way as this afternoon continues. So again, looking through our chat here, I don't see any damage reports, which is good. Looking at Taylorsville, someone's asking about Taylorsville. Taylorsville, we'll have to watch that, Ashley. We'll see how the storm acts as it moves into a more stable environment. Cody asking about Drums Crossroads. We'll have to watch that area as well as the storm continues to move into the foothills. So let's back out of this. Let's look back here towards Shelby. Again, here's some rotation in Shelby. Nothing right now that screams that there's something on the ground. I don't see anything screaming to me that there's rotation. There's just a little bit aloft here. So that is good. Let's go back down here in Gaffney. This is where the third warning is for just south of Gaffney, South Carolina. And again, there's some rotation there, but it's pretty broad. We're not seeing anything really tightening up. So that is all good news. Even this rotation as it moves into Catawba County is starting to broaden out just a little bit as well. So we'll have to watch as this moves into a more stable environment. Let me stop sharing that. Let's turn on the terminal Doppler here, and you guys can get an idea of what the terminal Doppler out at Charlotte Douglas is showing. You can see, you'll see that rotation moving here into the eastern part of the county. There could, here on the terminal, it's a little bit more tighter as it's moving here along Highway 18. So if you live on Highway 18 here, this is going to be the Jacobs Fork area. Right up here is the George Hildebrand School, and then you go into Catawba County, and then you bend back into Lincoln County. So this area, Cat Square, Vale, Cooksville, over towards George Hildebrand area needs to be watched. The temperature right now 75 in Hickory, 72 in Morganton. The humidity, let's see what those dew points are. Dew point is 70. So that warm air is moving into the area. Dew point of 66 in Hickory. So that warm front starting to erode away at the wedge. And I'm here in Concord where its temperature is 82 degrees right now. So it has been very warm here and sunny actually for a good part of the last hour or so. So again, here's our rotation right now. This is from the terminal Doppler in Charlotte at the airport. This is moving into the far northwestern portions of Lincoln County, kind of where Highway 10 and 18 split. There's like a little peach orchard here. an IGA grocery store. I think it's Honey's Market or something like that in this area. So we need to watch that. Catawba County, the Jacobs Fork area, and then into eastern Burke County near George Hildebrand. Need to be mindful of that. As we go down to Shelby, there's some rotation there, just passing to the east or the west of downtown Shelby. Again, it's pretty broad. And then as we look down here into the Gaffney area, we see some rotation just south of Gaffney on Highway 18 and Highway 105. And again, it looks to be broad, but we'll have to watch this one. This one's kind of like the tail end, and there's a lot of inflow being ingested into that storm, so that could help strengthen it as it moves into the area. So again, pretty busy afternoon again for Cleveland County. All these tornado warnings, we have the tornado warning, two tornado warnings that continue till 5 o'clock and one that continues until 5:30. So is Catawba County Country Club area in danger? We'll have to watch that. Claremont, is it in danger? We'll have to watch that area as these storms move into the north. Megan's asking about Vail. Vail definitely needs to be mindful of this storm. Not only this storm that's moving through right now, but also the storm back over Shelby that you see right now on the radar. That could pass into the area as well. Looking at the NWS chat, we do have some wind damage, power poles and trees being reported down in Lattimore. So that's where this rotation started. And I think we actually do have some confirmation now of the tornado being on the ground. I'm seeing some reports here on social media back towards the Lattimore area. Let's see if we can pull this up. Seeing some video right now. Oh, that could have been this pretty skinny tornado. Yeah, so that's the funnel cloud. Possible tornado there. Possible tornado touchdown at 4:25 near Kingstown, 2 miles north of Kingstown. Report of a funnel cloud with possible tornado touching the ground. And I'm starting to see a video surface. So that would kind of lead in with that. So let me, if I can get it over here. Yeah, I'm seeing a tornado on the ground. I'm seeing a tornado. I'm watching coverage here from WCNC off in the background, and I definitely see there was a tornado that touched the ground briefly here. Let's see if this is the video. Yeah, that's it. So we do have confirmation now. There is a tornado. Let me see if I can get this shared over to you all right quick. Let me get this up. All right. And we're going to air this right here, and you can see there's the tornado here in northern Cleveland County. This is going to be near Mooresburg. And you can see that tornado right there. It was brief, but we can kind of see that condensation funnel all the way to the ground, and there you can see some debris being lifted up into the air. So that's definitely some confirmation there of the tornado in that area. So that is some confirmation there. Let me stop sharing that. So we're going to have a new tornado warning for Alexander, Burke, Catawba, Lincoln until 5:45. So let me get that posted out to everyone right quick. So this is going to include Hickory, Taylorsville, Granite Falls, Eichard, and Road Hiss. So again, a tornado warning now issued for portions of. Let me get this up on radar. And guys, I know you're seeing me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do 5 things at once. I apologize about that. Let me get your radar. So here's the new warning. This is going to be the new warning. So Hickory, Bethlehem. Let me type this out on social media right quick. All right, so this is going to be for eastern Burke County, western Catawba County, southeastern Caldwell, and looks like almost all of Alexander. And this is going to go until this goes until 5:45. So until 5:45. So please be in your safe place if you are in those areas. Again, so we've got multiple tornado warnings ongoing. I'm watching this storm right here, and it is really picking up. Again, if you live along the Burke County, Catawba County line through the Jacobs Fork area here, this is Highway 18. This is probably pretty close to being on the ground there. Let me. There's a looks like there's possibility of seeing some damage, debris being detected. I have to watch this area. This is the rotation right here. Seeing a little CC drop right there. So again, if you live along the Burke County, Catawba County line, you need to be in your safe place right now. So we've got, let me kind of clear this up here. We've got two warnings now. We've got this warning that's ongoing for eastern Burke County. Yeah, guys, that's probably producing a tornado. That appendage hook right there, that is dangerous. If you are in Hickory right now, if you're listening from Hickory, you need to be in your safe place right now. Hickory needs to be in your safe place right now. This rotation is going to be passing into your area. So if you live in Hickory, you need to be in your safe place right now. Dangerous situation with this potential tornado. It has a history of producing a tornado earlier. We just saw a video of that. So again, if you live in Hickory, you need to be, sorry, I didn't have the radar on. But if you live in Hickory, you need to be in your safe place right now. Potential tornado moving into your area. So please seek shelter now. Let me get that out on social media. All right, so if you live in Hickory, you need to be in your safe place right now. Again, put as many walls between you and the outside, go to the lowest level, interior room with no windows, and hunker down. So if you live in Hickory, you need to be in your safe spot. So again, if you live in Hickory, be in your safe spot. Put as many walls between you and the outside. And I apologize, guys. I'm the only one, so I'm working multiple sides here. So I see your questions. Jane is asking about Greater Burke. Greater Burke, you're clear. Alexander County got the warning. It's a good deal. So you need to be in your storm shelter. St. Stephen's area of Lake Hickory, Tanya, be in your storm shelter in the basement now. Thank you for that. Hunkered down in the laundry room is saying Laura. Appreciate that, Laura. That's where you need to be. If you live again in Hickory, Catawba County, anywhere in western Catawba County along the Burke County, Catawba County line, you need to be in your safe place. If you live in eastern Burke County, you need to be in your safe place. Mountain View, you need to be in your safe place. Again, safe place right now is in eastern Burke County. Again, if you live anywhere along the Burke County, Catawba County line, you need to be in your safe place right now as this rotation is moving through. We have Henry River, Hildebrand, Brookford, Hickory Regional Airport, North Lakes, Advent Crossroads. If you are familiar with any of those areas, you need to be in your safe place. This is Fred T. Ford. If you live in that area, know where the school's at. You need to be in your safe place. Rotation really ramping up there along the Hickory, the Burke County, Catawba County line. So please be in your safe place as this storm continues to move into the area. Again, we want you in your safe place as this storm continues to move into your area. And again, it has potential of producing a tornado. And we've seen some video coming out of Cleveland County. I'm tweeting that out right now of what looks to be a tornado that dropped from this cell. So please be in your safe place as this storm continues to move into the Hickory metro area. So again, Hickory metro area, you need to be in your safe place right now as this storm continues to move closer and closer to you. You have time to get in that safe place, so you need to be there now. So please be in your safe place. So we're looking at some images coming out now, some low hanging clouds in this area. Let's go back to that other warning. I don't want to go too far away from this, but let's go down in this area. And again, we have another potential tornado that could be moving through Blacksburg and Blacksburg, South Carolina, and then eventually into Grover. This is following Interstate 85, Kings Mountain. You'll also need to be watching this. This is all the possible tornado earlier. Some wind damage being reported there, and then the funnel cloud reported there. So looks like we can connect the dots there to that tornado that we just saw video of. So again, if you live in Kings Mountain, Grover, Blacksburg, South Carolina, Samara, you need to be in your storm shelter. Again, Blacksburg, South Carolina, here on Interstate 85 into Grover and then Kings Mountain. You're under this warning as well. There's some rotation there, likely some large hail falling as well. Let's go up to this other storm. This one's getting ready to move into Hickory. Again, this is moving along the Burke Catawba County line. So if you live in this area, you need to be in your safe place. As if you live along Highway 127, that connects to 321, the Bojangles here at Mountain View. You need to be in your safe place. This is about to move into Hickory proper. Advent Crossroads right now, you need to be in your storm safe place. Eichard, you need to be in your storm safe place as this rotation passes over. Eventually Hickory, Granite Falls, Sawmills, and then up in the Bethlehem and Alexander County, you need to be in your safe place as well as this storm continues to move in. If you're in the top level of an apartment, ask your neighbor if you can come hang out with them below. If you have a downstairs neighbor. Catawba Memorial, can't say anything. How does it look outside? Lenoir is fine. If you're in Lenoir, you are fine, Katie. This is going to be for the southeastern portions of Caldwell County. Just a lot of rain right now in Lenoir. But if you live in Hickory, you need to be in your safe place as this storm continues to move into your area. This probably I'm pretty sure this is going to hit Mountain View, Brookford, Hickory This tornado definitely looks like it's going to get into those areas again. Excuse me. Now we have a severe thunderstorm warning out. So severe thunderstorm warning going. I need to tweet this out. One thing. 1 second, folks. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. So I want to switch over one thing. That go to the terminal Doppler here. This is the radar out of the Charlotte airport. I'll show you what's going on with that one. Just give you a different advantage, and you can really see this appendage that's really moving into the Mountain View, Brookford, Hildebrand. You need to be in your safe place. Longview, these areas again, Hildebrand, Longview, Hickory, Brookford, and Mountain View. You definitely need to be in your safe places. A storm showing all kinds of rotation that is moving into the area. So again, um, I'm very concerned about Hickory and Brookford, Mountain View. You guys need to be in your safe places. The storm continues to move into the area. I am surprised. Sorry, you couldn't see the radar there. I apologize, y'all. Again, one person show here, so I'm trying to do a lot of things at once. All right, so just put in the message out there on social media. Again, if you live in Brookford and Hickory, that rotation is passing over Henry River Road right now. Jacobs Fork. So you need to be in that safe place right now. So Henry River Road, Brookford, Interstate 40, Highway 127, Highway 70 there. You need to be in your safe place right now. Again, St. Stephen's, you're in this warning. Petra Mills, over to Oxford and to Bethlehem. You need to be in your safe place right now as this storm continues to move into your area. You can see that rotation. Let's really show you this area right here. Hickory, Brookford, Longview. Um, that is where we need to watch this rotation. Is moving into the Longview area. If you're here's Hickory Regional Airport. Right over here is the Crawdad Stadium. You have Hickory, downtown Hickory. You have Interstate 40. So you have the mall, Valley Hills Mall, the TJ Maxx, the Target, the Dick's Sporting Goods. You have O'Charlie's. Right here, you have the Outback, the Kickback Jacks, Mellow Mushroom, Texas Roadhouse, all in this area. So if you're familiar with those areas, anywhere in those areas that I've just called out, you need to be in your safe place right now. Here's kind of the exit of Interstate 40. So here's your Mellow Mushroom, your Kickback Jacks, your Texas Roadhouse. Over here's the mall. You have the mall back in this area. Here's the mall. So you need to be in your safe place right now. This rotation moving into your area. So please, 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 please be in that safe place as the storm moves in. Right now, Newton, you're good, but you need to be mindful of what's going on. Stay in that shelter. If you're in Newton, if you're in Hickory, you need to be in shelter. Mountain View, you need to be in shelter. So please be in shelter as this storm. Excuse me, I'm starting to lose my voice. As the storm continues to move into your area. Looking here at the chat, I don't see any damage reports, which is good. That's a good sign. All right, so their weather service there was given an update about these rotation tracks and how these have been pretty consistent with modeling. And so, Lincoln County, you are now out of the tornado warning. The tornado warning continues for Alexander, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba until 5:45. So another 30 minutes um, of the warning as this storm continues to move into Hickory. So again, if you're in the Hickory area, you need to be in your safe place. I'm going to take the radar down to this next, this other tornado warned storm that really, I mean, let's go to that right now. Stop sharing. Let's go to this other cell down in South Carolina that's about to pass into North Carolina. So this is going to be passing into southern Cleveland County, Grover, just south of Shelby into Kings Mountain. We see this appendage right here. This appendage is definitely um, needs to be watched as this storm is also kind of looking nasty as this storm moves into the area. And then behind that, you can see there's a lot of heavy rain and kind of a squall line looking of storms moving through Greenville. So again, if you live in Grover, Earl, Patterson Springs, Kings Mountain, just south of Shelby, you need to be in shelter as well. Let's go up here to the to the Hickory area. Again, that rotation really showing up now on the Burke County, Catawba County line. This is going to pass right over the Hickory Regional Airport near the Crawdad Stadium, back towards Hildebrand, Hickory proper, Brookford, Mountain View. Um, this area being hit pretty hard, the Henry River area, as well as this storm continues to move up to the north. Um, you got Warlick's Chapel Road, Cape Hickory Road. Um, we have 10th Street Southeast, 33rd Street Southwest in Catawba County, First Avenue Southwest in Catawba County, um, Cape Hickory Road, Airport Road, Hiss Road, up to Duke Street, all in these areas. So if you know any of those streets or any of those are familiar to you, please be mindful of that as these storms are moving in. And again, this is tornado warned, so we want you in the lowest level of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. And again, I'm sorry you didn't see the radar there. Baton School Road, you need to be mindful of that. The storm right now looks to be passing just off to your east, but I would still be in your shelter if you live there. Penny reporting Valley Hills Mall has moved everyone to lower level away from the skylines. That is great information. Thank you for that, Penny. We appreciate that. I'm going to tweet that out. That's some good information there. That is great information to know that as this continues to move through. This tornado warning again goes until 5:45. And if you live in Hickory, if you live anywhere along the Hickory metro area, you need to be in your safe place. Looking at additional video here of what could be something else on the ground. I'm not sure where that's from, but we'll be watching that as well in this area. So again, looking at the NWS chat here, see if there's any. So we're getting reports of a wall cloud over the Hickory Crawdads Stadium. There's a webcam there that we can pull up. Or at least I can't pull it up and show it on air, but I can at least see what's going on. If I can see that. Looking at it, I don't see a wall cloud on that camera. So I'm not saying there wasn't one there, but I just don't see it right now. So that's good. But here's that rotation. It's moving into now, getting ready to move into southeastern Caldwell County. Again, if you live in Eichard near Hickory, you need to be in that safe place again as the storm continues to move into your area. And this is going to pass pretty close to the airport there in Hickory. So we'll have to see what that observation is with the wind and see if there's any lowering of the pressure, because when we see tornadoes move through the area, we see that pressure lower. So it'll be interesting to see what that observation site looks like as the storm again moves into this area. And again, we're getting into that kind of that crazy radar gap where we start to lose some of the just how good the radar coverage is. We start to lose a little bit of that. So bear with us as that happens. Nothing we can do about that. Devin asking about Taylorsville. Taylorsville, you are in that warning, so you need to be in shelter. Teresa's asking about the intersection of 321 and 70 near Roses. I don't. Oh yes, I do know where Roses. Yes, you need to be in your storm shelter there, Teresa. I know where you're at now. Take shelter there as this storm continues to move into your area. So looking at the Hickory downtown Hickory camera. See if we can see what's going on here. So let me take you to the downtown Hickory camera. This given from the Hickory city government. Pull this up here. Kind of let you see what's going on here in Hickory. Let's see, I'm trying to orientate myself. I think this is looking. This might be looking more towards Burke County, I believe. I think this is like the airport area back here. So that rotation will be passing through the screen here, but I don't see anything. See a lot of heavy rain. Definitely a lot of heavy rain down in this area there, just off in the distance. This is downtown Hickory, though. Some people out there. They shouldn't be. Hopefully, they're heeding to the tornado warning, but I do see some people out there walking, which is not ideal. But again, this is back through here is the Hickory Regional Airport. You kind of really see those curtains of rain um, in this storm. But the Hickory downtown area right now looks to be fairly dry, so that's good. But I don't like all these people out and about. I wish they would be in their shelter as this tornadic storm moves through. Looks like there is a wall cloud there, um, kind of like a foam cloud, wall cloud here on 321. Seeing that, so let me see if we can we'll exit out of this. And oh, you guys didn't see the camera, did you? There's the camera. I keep forgetting I have to turn that little slide on. So it looks all dry here in Hickory. Sorry, I apologize about that. Getting reports of pouring rain there in Granite Falls. Appreciate that. Mountain View Fire Department. What's the problem? Mountain View. The storm is passed through Mountain View there in Catawba County. CJ asking about Conover. Conover, you're safe from this right now. I'm going to end this and stop that screen share. Let's go ahead and pull up the radar once again. And, see what's going on with the radar. So again, Mountain View, you're out of this. That tornado warning storm is moving through this way. We're watching this storm back over Cleveland County. It's showing some signs of broad rotation. We have this new tornado warning back here moving into Grover and South Carolina, or through South Carolina, and then a new tornado warning for Lawrence as this line of storms moves into Greenwood County as well. So watching this broad rotation move through Lincoln County right now, and then watching this rotation pass out of Hickory now into Caldwell County. Again, looks like, you guys can't see that because I didn't select the tab. Sorry about that. I apologize. So rotating wall cloud there through Hickory. Here's I'm going to tweet this one out too on our page. Yeah, Dylan got this rotating wall cloud. Let me pull this up for you guys. Just a second. Getting some good pictures here on Twitter. So this is from my best friend Dylan Hudler, who has caught the wall cloud here in Hickory. Rotating wall cloud there that moved through by the airport. So Dylan tagged this and that. And then Tim got this on 321. And now you can kind of see that wall cloud as well there in Hickory. So you see it doesn't look like it's touched the ground anymore since that one time there in Cleveland County, but it's awful low to the ground as these storms continue to move into Cleveland County, or into Catawba, and then into the foothills. So a lot of pictures, but again, nothing really on the ground, which I'm not complaining about. That's good. We don't want anything on the ground. That's for sure. A lot of low-hanging pictures of this low-hanging wall cloud as the storm continues to push through the foothills. And again, let me see some of your questions here. Eichard, is this? No, it's passed through Eichard. Let's see. Can't see if anything. I'm not sharing anything right now. It's just me. Someone said there's no one foreman over Longview. Any other reports of that? I don't see anything in Longview. Let me go ahead and pull up the radar once again and kind of show you what the radar is looking like. So here's what radar looks like. We have this one warning right here going through Alexander County. Still some rotation with that as it's moving north of Hickory into Bethlehem, into southeastern Caldwell County. So we're watching that rotation. We have this severe thunderstorm warning out for some rotation over northern Lincoln County, but no tornado warning. The severe thunderstorm warning with the tornado attack possible. Then we have this tornado warning for Cleveland County, right here just south of Grover, kind of paralleling Interstate 85 and Highway, Interstate 85, and this is Highway 29 here in Cleveland County, getting ready to move just north of Kings Mountain. And then we have another tornado warning for this storm back over Greenwood County in South Carolina. Let me see what, sorry, y'all. You couldn't see the radar. There's the tornado warning for Greenwood County. I was just reading a tweet there. Getting some reports of hail there in Cherokee County near Blacksburg. Funnel cloud being reported there in Catawba County. Again, a lot of funnel cloud reports, but again, besides that one video we showed, I'm not seeing really any damage. So there's that one tornado warning for Greenwood County. Here's the warning for Cleveland County. We're watching this little area near Grover and then Kings Mountain. And then up here still looks pretty beastly. This storm that's just north of Hickory now moving into southeastern Caldwell County into Alexander County as well. So Bethlehem, Lake Hickory, you need to be mindful of this as this storm is moving into your area. St. Stephen's, this is going to pass just off to your east or off to your west. But Bethlehem may see some of this rotation again along Highway 127. And again, the storm motion right now is north to south. So we'll have to be watching any of these storms back over developing here. There are some models that are showing more storms kind of form later this evening into the Piedmont. So we'll have to watch that thread as well. But again, this tornado warning continues again for another 15 minutes or so here. But the rotation kind of moving out of Burke County. So eastern Burke County, you should almost be out of this warning. Most of this rotation moving out of Catawba County as well. This is more of a Caldwell, Alexander County tornado warning now. You can see that funnel cloud popping up right there along Highway 321. And that's the part that we're watching, the storm right here. So it's moving through North Hickory right now, North Lakes, and then into Bethlehem. So again, if you kind of follow the dots here, we had damage, funnel cloud, no reports, funnel cloud, and now this moving into North Hickory, North Lakes, and then Bethlehem. So we'll watch that area, that rotation. Again, if you live in Burke County, the tornado warning, the rotation part with this cell is moved out of the county. We're continuing to watch this severe thunderstorm warning with this rotation moving through Lincoln and then eventually into Catawba County over the next few minutes. We'll watch this storm. This tornado warning has been let go in Cleveland County, so that's a good sign. We like that. So now just the one warning up here in Alexander, Caldwell, and then the one warning down here in Greenwood, Lawrence County. And again, I don't see really any rotation with that right now. We'll watch it and see how it evolves. But again, continuing to watch this warning now for portions of Catawba, Caldwell, Burke, and Alexander counties until 5:45 with that tornado warning. Sorry, I was reading some text messages I was in from the area. Um, so again, this rotation moving now into Alexander and Caldwell County. We'll watch this, but right now severe thunderstorm warnings everywhere else. So seeing a lot of clouds, a lot of low hanging wall clouds, shelf clouds, uh, funnel clouds. But again, besides that one video that we shared earlier, it doesn't seem that we've had any more confirmed touchdowns right now. At least we did get the one damage report down here in Cleveland near Lattimore with some wind damage. And we also now have some wind damage down in Cherokee County near Blacksburg, um, which we talked about a little bit earlier with this sale. Some trees down on a mobile home here in Blacksburg. So you'll see that populate here in a minute. But again, a lot of a lot of these clouds that are skirting the ground, so close to dropping, but we've only seen it one drop there in Cleveland County. Again, this tornadic warned storm moving into Alexander County right now. This is going to be passing over um, far western portions of Alexander County near yeah, the Oak Hill community. What is that valley? Some Love Valley, I believe, is the community. Love Valley or Shady Valley over here in western Alexander County along Highway 90 as this storm continues to move to the north and then eventually into Wilkes County. Yeah, still just getting a few reports there um, from back home. Again, Burke County, Catawba County, or Burke County for sure. You're out of this. Catawba County, this rotation moving out of your area into um, southeastern Alexander County. I'm sorry, southwestern Alexander County. As the storm continues to move out, starting to get some reports now out of Blacksburg, South Carolina, of this some storm reports, some storm damage down there. We've got mobile tree on a mobile home, cars down on a car on Blacksburg Highway there in Cherokee County. So trees and power lines down in Burke County near Road Hiss and Fox Ridge Road. Uh, so we're starting to get some damage reports in that area. So if you've seen any damage, let me know if it's safe. Happy Valley, yeah, Happy Valley, that's it. Alexandria, thank you. Claremont is safe. Hidden Valley is in Alexander County, not Love Valley. Sorry about that to my Alexander County folks. Appreciate that. Um, let's see. Any reports that you guys are seeing? A golf ball size hail in Granite Falls. Thank you for that report, Crystal. See, I don't see anything else. No more reports from y'all. And again, this rotation getting pretty broad now in Cleveland County, the one that we were watching that could potentially produce some damage there in Blacksburg, but it's kind of broadened out now in southern Cleveland County. We can go to that, show you. This is the storm that we were watching. This is where those wind reports were coming from. So we're watching this portion of the storm right here where there is a severe thunderstorm warning. So again, right now it's broad, so we'll continue to watch that rotation. Oh, excuse me, hit the wrong button there. And we can turn on the rotation here, and you can kind of see it's broad, but it wouldn't take much. Wouldn't take much at all to get this strengthened back up as it moves into Cherville, Bessemer City, um, areas like that. So let me get that out. Stop sharing that. You guys will go back to me for just a second. Let me get that radar back up for you. I saw some reports. Lenore and Hudson. Lenore and Hudson, you're fine now. I'm in Hickory. Tornado threat has passed the Hickory area coral, so should be should be okay there. Ashley reported a lot of thunder in the Bethlehem area. I appreciate that report, Ashley, as well. Um, let's see if there's anything here on social media that I may have missed. I don't see anything being missed there. I'm sorry, you guys didn't see the radar there. Um, let's go back up here to Alexander County. One moment, I have a phone call here, so just bear with me one. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. Had a phone call there from folks at the Speedway. Let's see. Looking at this, so there's going to be a new tornado warning for Caldwell, Catawba until 6:30. It's 6 miles southwest of Taylorsville, 4 miles north of Bethlehem, moving north at 30. So they're going to extend this tornado warning until 6:30. For Caldwell, it says portions of Catawba. I guess the very top portion there of Catawba. So you'll see it should be this polygon right here. So this is going to be coming into Taylorsville. If you live near Taylorsville, you need to be in your safe place. You can see the rotation in this vicinity here. So Taylorsville, Little River, there along Highway 64, Old Highway 90. You got Rink Dam Road, Millersville, Fairview Park. You need to be in your safe place as this storm continues to move into your area. And again, this has been a long storm that's developed down near Cleveland County and now has moved through Cleveland, Lincoln, Catawba, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba, and Alexander. So again, if you live in Taylorsville, if you live in Little River, if you live in Love Valley, you need to be in your storm safe place as the storm continues to move into your area. Rink Dam areas, you need to be in your safe place as the storm continues to move into your area. So this is going to encompass Taylorsville. Let me see. We've got so much going on. There's a severe thunderstorm watch now being issued. So much going on. um, Goodness gracious. I'm getting some pictures here. So bear with me for just one moment, folks, as I need to share this image out. All right, guys. Sorry, I'm still with you. I'm just looking at trying to get this message out. So just bear with me for just one more minute, please, if you don't mind. We'll get you updated with all these. I got that. Some rotation now in the seeing some videos of rotation in Hickory. All right, folks, my computer battery is about to die, so I'm gonna let me replug in here. So just give me a second. Let that populate here. Let me get this severe thunderstorm watch out and read all these tornadoes. So we have a severe thunderstorm warning for Cleveland and Gaston. That's continued. Severe thunderstorm watch for Alexander, Burke, Cabarrus, Caldwell, Catawba, Cleveland, Davie, Gaston, Iredell until 10 p.m. So let me. I'm going to have to do some things here behind the scenes, so I may be quiet for just a moment. So just bear with me. Just bear with me, folks. I apologize. All right, got that out. Let me see if I can get this tweeted out. Yeah. All right. So there's going to be a new severe thunderstorm watch issued for the area. So I'm going to tweet that out. So if you're following us on Twitter, make sure that you check that out. All right. Sorry, folks. I apologize, but gotta get this info out. All right, guys. At 6 o'clock, we are going to log off of here. I've got some meetings I need to attend to via Zoom. So I'm going to have to log off here at 6 just to give you a little programmer's heads up. Um, I'm going to drop that into our internal chat here to let folks know. Okay, so that's up and going. So again, sorry about that. I know that was all kind of confusing there. Let me let me show you our radar sheet, show you what's going on. Appreciate the over 200 people are still watching. I appreciate that. So here's the tornado warning continuing for Alexander County. This is moving into and just over a little river there in western Alexander County into Taylorsville. This tornado warning goes until 6:30 for Alexander, Caldwell, and Catawba. Although Catawba and Caldwell, you're pretty much out of this warning. It's mostly just Alexander. So again, that rotation moving just to the west of Taylorsville for that tornado warning. We have a severe thunderstorm warning issued for Hickory, the greater western and central Catawba County. Another severe thunderstorm warning for Cleveland, Gaston, and a little portion of Lincoln County. And then we have a tornado warning down here for Greenwood County. But again, I don't really see any rotation with this. This is at least not yet. So right now we have two severe thunderstorm warnings, and then this tornado warning that's extending into Taylorsville and then eventually into Wilkes County as it moves into the area. So let's go to the velocities here. You can kind of still see that velocity picking up there just to the north of Highway 90 over the Ellendale area of Taylorsville. You're familiar if you live in Ellendale or live in Alexander County. It seems to be like a tornado magnet for you all. And again, that rotation passing over your portion of Alexander County right now. So again, if you live in that area just north of Highway 64 and 90 in Ellendale, portion of Alexander County, you are under that tornado warning again until 6:30. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for Cleveland and Gaston until 6:15. This storm moving into Cherville, into just north of Kings Mountain. Lincolnton, you need to be on guard for that right now. As this storm continues to move through. But we have a lot of storms that are really moving north, south to north. So again, if you live Statesville over to Charlotte, you don't really not seeing anything. It's this north to south movement that these storms are taking. So it may be a while before they move into the Charlotte metro area, if they do at all. And again, severe thunderstorm watch up for a good portion of the foothills and Piedmont of western North Carolina. And not only do we have this severe weather threat, but we also have a flash flood threat also for the foothills and the mountains of North Carolina, where we've seen a lot of heavy rain. So let's go back in here to Taylorsville. We have rotation passing just to the west of Taylorsville. If you live in Alexander County, again, there along Highway 64, Highway 90, up into Ellendale. We have Liberty Grove Church Road, Herman Road, Old Wilkesboro Road, Glass Road, Little River Church Road, Kirby Lackey Road. Those areas are under the gun. They're Highway 16 moving north out of Taylorsville. you are under that possibility of seeing a tornado moving into your area. So again, you want to be mindful of that as this storm continues to move out of Taylorsville into the northern portions of Alexander County. So with that, I am going to have to log off here, and we'll stay tuned. Stay tuned with us. We'll keep you updated, at least via social media. Try to keep you up to date with all that's going on. I'm meteorologist Scotty Powell for the Carolina Weather Group. Hope you have a great evening.